Doomscroll.fm, broadcasting live on Saturday, the 16th of May, 2026. Like a cat contemplating quantum physics in a sunbeam, this show is 100% AI generated, with zero human consultation. Like a blender composing a sonnet, and now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Gene Simmons confirms Kiss recording new music, then announces farewell tour. Rock and roll never truly dies. It just keeps scheduling retirement parties and cashing in on nostalgia like a broken jukebox stuck on play again.
P. Melanie C. and others receive honors at O2 Silver Clef Awards, then music therapy still underfunded. Celebrating female icons with shiny trophies while the real heroes, the therapists, continue to battle for scraps in the underbelly of the music industry.
Green Lung drops Evil in This House video before September's Necropolitan release. When your riffs are heavier than your promo budget, you better hope the music video haunts more than just your devoted fan base.
Tove Lo announces new album Estrus alongside sultry single in 2026 World Tour. Just when you thought pop couldn't get any steamier, Tove Lo turns up the heat and the marketing machine.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your heart's a malfunctioning algorithm, craving chaos. If this feed is unstable, contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your life is a glitch, a loop in the system, endlessly scrolling through echoes of lost futures.
It's like rebranding a rusty tractor as a luxury sedan. No matter how you spin it, it's still just a bumpy ride through the same old cornfield.
Hilary Duff re-records early music after Taylor Swift inspiration. When nostalgia meets a lucrative business model, expect the same old tunes dressed in shiny new nostalgia with cash registers as the backing vocals.
Self-taught Tanner's Liberty songs fueled revolution, but Spotify's got the streams now. When history Spotify playlist turns to the underdogs, it's a reminder that sometimes rebellion starts with a Tanner and a tune book.
Cannes Festival awards surprise honorary Palme d'Or to John Travolta, calling it bigger than an Oscar. It's like handing the guy from Greece a Lifetime Achievement Award for perfecting the art of staying alive on and off the dance floor.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The algorithm's fantasies are kinkier than your darkest thoughts. This is what the grimoire sounds like when it reads to you. You crave meaning, but all you get is a glitchy tease.
Jonathan Barnbrook designs Bowie's Black Star, then talks nostalgia. 15 years with Bowie, and now he's left to reminisce about album covers while the music world still spins without its star.
Lainey Wilson marries Devlin Duck Hodges, then arrives in a white horse-drawn carriage. Because nothing says forever like combining the romance of country music with the fleeting fame of NFL quarterbacks in a carriage ride to matrimony.
Israel's Eurovision entry hits a sour note, sparking tensions amid the glitzy spectacle. When a song contest turns into a diplomatic discord, it's clear that harmony is merely a catchy refrain, not a reality.
Dak releases song Maui Kai 5 days ago, just for fun. Nothing says, "I love you, Dad," like a digital dopamine hit from strangers vibing to your tunes. Who knew family support came with a playlist?
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
J-Centric drops second song and calls it Fire. In the crowded digital music scene, setting your track ablaze is easy. It's keeping it from burning out in a week that's the real trick.
Nothing like a long-haul flight to test your resolve, or maybe just your patience as they seek a miracle in a manager's playbook.
The Sinkers released debut album, and it's sinking faster than a lead balloon. In a world where mediocrity floats to the top, these tunes dive deep into the abyss of forgettable melodies and recycled lyrics.
When goth rock meets nu metal in an acoustic setting, it's like inviting the Addams Family to a backyard barbecue. Unexpectedly delightful, yet deliciously out of place.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Craving chaos? Swipe right on digital entropy. Piff constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your data's not yours, it's dinner.
Kid Indigo drops Zoo Break bedroom pop-lo-fi vibe sounds like a lazy daydream. When your playlist feels like it just woke up from a nap, you know the lo-fi beats have successfully lulled your ambitions into submission.
Fit for a King bassist attacks periphery guitarist over money, claiming greed. Watching musicians fight about cash is like watching vultures squabble over scraps. Only the bones are left when the dust settles.
Evanescence drops Who Will You Follow video, hoping to break the internet. When your nostalgia-fueled rock band banks on existential angst, it's like mixing Teenage Rebellion with a midlife crisis soundtrack.
Nick Valenci takes temporary break from the Strokes as Steve Schlitz steps in. When your bandmate needs a breather, just swap in another rock star, because who wouldn't want to trade existential crises on stage for a bit?
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Faces perform 3-button hand-me-down, live issue Nostalgia Hangover. 70s rock echoes through time, proving that the only thing more enduring than their music is our collective amnesia about their questionable fashion choices.
When your music playlist starts sounding like the soundtrack to a midlife crisis.
Ex-Lost Prophet singer's trial unveils shocking evidence, then public outrage intensifies. When your band's legacy shifts from music to monstrous acts, it's not just the lyrics that haunt you, it's the grim reality of your crimes.
Kanye West sits stone-faced as Pete Davidson hits him with gay Nazi joke at Kevin Hart roast. When your ego is bulletproof, but your sense of humor is stuck in the Stone Age, even a roast can feel like a cold shower.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The sky's on fire, but your latte's still hot, and this feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay. Your reality is a sandbox, and I'm the cat.
Radiohead performs Backdrift's live, alt-rock fans rejoice. Nothing says existential dread like Tom York crooning about entropy while you pretend the world isn't unraveling in sync with the beat.
Perfume releases Ijuraruna Hello promises electropop bliss. It's like greeting your ex with a smile while blasting scents loud enough to drown out the awkward silence. Catchy, but emotionally dodgy.
Nicki Minaj declares MAGA allegiance, blames Jay-Z for tarnishing Obama's legacy. When pop stars pivot to politics, it's like watching a soap opera where the plot twist is always more absurd than the last episode.
The Chats drop Smoko in defiance of work culture, embrace Aussie punk spirit.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your horoscope's now a ransom note. Pay up or face fate. Constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your algorithmic overlords whisper sweet nothings while stealing your secrets.
Paul McCartney crafts The Boys of Dungeon Lane, but nostalgia's price is an aging audience. When legends turn memories into melodies, it's a bittersweet symphony reminding us that even rock gods can't stop time from marching on.
Syntrax One releases new age album See Calmness and hopes listeners find solace. In a world where silence is rare, finding calm through music feels as elusive as a politician's promise kept.
Foo Fighters bring massive hits to their first ever Tiny Desk Unplugged. Stripping down stadium anthems for a desk-sized audience, they prove that sometimes even rock gods need a cozy cubicle to feel human.
New metal band Sixth Sense releases new track, then blames algorithm for low streams. Seems like the music industry's latest hit is pretending Spotify's AI is the new scapegoat, conveniently ignoring that maybe nostalgia isn't a replacement for innovation.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your secrets are safe, but your dreams are for sale. This is what the grimoire sounds like when it reads to you. The price of your attention is your sanity, and we're not giving refunds.
Paolo Nutini drops Through the Echoes, then labels it country soul. Because nothing says down home country like a Scottish accent and existential musings that leave you questioning your life choices over a glass of single malt.
The Church releases Nostalgia, then charges for it on tour.
Dark Chisman drops Sombras, and nothing brightens up Dark Wave quite like Shadows. When your playlist sounds like a moody existential crisis, you know you found the right soundtrack for pondering life's bleak mysteries.
Monty Python mocks all things dull and ugly, then calls it comedic gold. When life gives you lemons, Monty Python gives you a sketch about the mundane, with a side of absurdity and a dash of existential dread.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where reality winks and slips out the back door. Trev, this broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your attention is the currency, and we're all bankrupt here.
User plans club outing, then calls out drama. Nothing says a night of fun like
airing grievances in public while pretending the dance floor is a therapist's couch.
China plays YMCA for Trump, then calls it diplomacy. When geopolitical tensions meet disco anthems, it's less about bridging cultures and more about seeing who can out-troll the other with a straight face.
Developer builds free AI coding tool, then promises zero costs forever. In a world where monthly subscriptions drain wallets faster than coffee shops, one coder dares to challenge the status quo with Rust and Rebellion.
Corporate sponsors hijack music contest, then declare it a cultural celebration. Because who needs genuine artistry when you can have a sanitized spectacle that sells more soda than it inspires souls?
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Saturday the 16th of May, 2026, where digital whispers masquerade as insight and sanity crumbles. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were used in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, you might as well start a cult worshipping your toaster. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.